class, 20 minutes of movement, about 10 minutes of meditation. And I always like to just do a little quick check-in too with everyone who's here. If you can make sure you see my entire space behind me. My dog has already assumed his position for Shavasana, and just make sure the audio quality is decent on your end as well. I'm using a couple different mics here just in case one of them kind of bloops out. So yeah, we'll get started here shortly. Lucy says, hi from Virginia. First time here, welcome. I actually live in Virginia as well, so we are neighbors somewhere in the state. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Make your way over onto your space where you want to practice. If you have a blanket, you're welcome to use it to sit up on, or a pillow. I love using a prop just underneath the sit bones. It kind of helps to elevate the hips a little bit higher, makes more space for your hips, makes it a little bit easier to sit up taller and to breathe a little bit easier as well. And of course, if anything happens throughout the live, you're welcome to send in a little chat. I'll keep an eye on the chat in case the audio drops out or something weird happens with technology. So thank you again for being here with me today. You can take a loose cross-legged seat with one leg in front of the other. And when you arrive, shift or wiggle so you can just get 2% more comfortable. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, relax them down. Good. Let's take a slow breath in through your nose. Fill all the way up. And open your mouth. Exhale, let it all go. Good. 2 more times just like that. Nice slow breath in. Fill up. And open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let everything go. Good. 1 more time together. Nice slow breath in. Fill up. And open your mouth. Exhale, let it all go. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close just for a moment. Turn your attention away from the screen. Allow your breath to return back to normal. And start to bring your attention to where your body comes in contact with the ground beneath you. Notice how it feels to be supported. Start to scan the body from head to toe, noticing any areas of tension or tightness. And with each breath you take, see if you can invite in a little softness, a little ease. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, a reason why you showed up here. Perhaps you wanted to practice being present, cultivating a sense of peace, gratitude, kindness. Whatever it is, choose something that you'd like to focus your attention on as you move today on your mat. Something that you can cultivate. And take a breath in to seal your intention in. And open your mouth, exhale, let it all go. Allowing it to guide you as you move on your mat today. Begin to blink your eyes open, bringing yourself back into your physical space. And inhale, drop your chin to your chest to stretch the back of your neck. And exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Continue with these gentle semicircle neck stretch here. following your own breath. And if it feels good for you, perhaps you want to start to draw circles with your nose in front of you. Maybe you come all the way around, moving very slowly here. Noticing any cracks, pops, snaps, any areas that maybe feel a little sticky or a little tight. And see if you can just start to breathe through it as you move through your full range of motion, whatever that looks like. And if you're making the full circles with your nose, go ahead and reverse directions. One more time together. And when you finish your last round, we'll meet back in a neutral spine. Your shoulders right over your hips and your ears right over your shoulders. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands through heart center. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach up, look up, lengthen through your side body. And then exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, lower your right hand down to the ground as you reach up and over with your left hand. See if you can root your left hip down onto the mat so that it doesn't lift up. And notice if your arm wants to fall over towards the front. See if you can open up through your chest, press your back behind you. Create some space between your ears and your shoulders. One more breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, return back to center. Lower your left hand down to the ground beside you and reach your right hand up and over as you side bend over to the left. Feel the stretch in your left side body. Remember to glue your right hip down to the mat. And see if you can reach up and over, create a lot of length in your side body, create space between your ribs. Your gaze can be down at the ground, somewhere in the middle, or all the way up at your hip. See if you can invite in a little ease into the back of your neck. And reach one more time over. And inhale, return everything back to center. And exhale, twist over to your right. Your right hand comes back behind you like a kickstand, and your left hand comes to your knee or to the ground. Wherever you are, inhale, press into your right hand to lift you up a little bit taller. And then exhale to twist to look over your right shoulder. Inhale for length. And exhale to twist a little deeper. Good. Inhale, look center. Exhale, unwind your entire body. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist over to your left. Your left hand comes behind you, right hand to your thigh or to the ground, whichever feels best for you. And again, use your back hand, your right hand, or excuse me, your left hand as a kickstand to find a lot of length here in the back of your spine. And then exhale to twist a little more as you start to gaze over your back shoulder. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to twist a little bit more. Good. Inhale, look center. Exhale, unwind. If your legs are loosely crossed in front of each other, go ahead and switch which leg is in front. Notice what that feels like. And bring your hands to your knees or to your ankles, whichever feels best for you. Inhale, start to press your heart forward, arch through your back, tilt your tailbone, and start to look up. Think cow. And then exhale, start to round your back and tuck your chin to your chest as you hold on to your knees and press back. Think cat. Inhale, draw your heart forward for your cow. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest for your cat. Inhale, draw your heart forward. And exhale, round through your back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Your shoulders can come up to your ears. Good. Inhale one more time. Squeeze your shoulder blades together back behind you as you press your heart forward. And then exhale, round through your back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Create a lot of space between your shoulder blades this time. And inhale, return back to neutral. With your hands on your knees or your legs, inhale, start to shift forward. We're going to make some torso circles. So shift forward and over to your left and back and over to your right. Inhale, draw your heart forward and over to your left. And exhale, round. Tuck your chin to your chest and start to move your body to the right. So you're just making these circles. They can be as big or as small as you like. And then when you finish one full circle, go ahead and reverse directions. Notice what it feels like as you move your spine in any way that feels good for you. And when you feel evened out on both sides, take your hands behind your back and can you hear me now? Take your hands behind your back. Fingertips point towards your body or towards the sides. Your knees are bent and the width of your yoga mat are very wide apart, basically. Inhale, push into the ground, lift up through your chest. And exhale, lower your knees over to the right. Windshield wiper your knees a little bit. Inhale, bring them back to center. And exhale, lower your knees over to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. And go ahead and release your knees down and roll over onto hands and knees. Is this audio okay now, or is it still a little fuzzy? Please let me know down in the comments. So you're on your hands and knees. Your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are right underneath your hips. Your fingers are spread wide. Inhale, tuck your toes behind you. Stretch through the bottoms of your feet. Drop your belly, look forward for your cow. And then exhale, release the tops of your feet down to the mat as you start to round through your back and tuck your chin to your chest for your cat. Good. Inhale, drop your belly, look forward, tuck your toes. And then exhale, release your toes back down, press into your hands, tuck your chin to your chest for your cat. Good. Inhale, return back to your neutral tabletop shape. And extend your right leg long behind you, toes are on the ground. Inhale, shift forward slightly. Exhale, rock back. Press your heel down towards the ground as you stretch through the back of your leg. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, return your wrist right underneath your shoulders. Lift your leg up off the ground and cross it over towards the left leg, over to the other side. As you start to look over your left shoulder back towards your foot for a side body stretch. See if you can press your hips over to the right. Inhale, look center. Exhale, uncross your legs and return your knees right underneath your hips. Right away, inhale, extend your left leg long behind you. Toes are on the ground for your calf stretch. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, press your heel back down towards the ground. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, press your heel back down towards the ground. Good. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, lift your foot and cross it over to the right side as you start to look over your right shoulder back toward your right foot. You can start to press your hips over to the left. Feel the stretch in your side body. Continue to press your heel down into the ground. One more breath in. And exhale, unwind. Return your knees back underneath your hips. And bring your big toes to kiss, separate your knees. And send your hips back towards your heels for your child's pose. Walk your arms out in front of you as you relax your forehead on the ground. If the ground feels far, you're welcome to always use a prop underneath the forehead for a little bit more support. Your hands can stay out long, or they can bend and come alongside your body if that feels better for your shoulders. One slow breath in, and a slow and steady breath out. Inhale, return to your hands and knees into your neutral tabletop shape. Start to walk your right hand, one handprint in and over towards the middle of your space, sort of in front of your face. Inhale, sweep your left hand up to the sky as you twist open. And then exhale, thread it behind your right hand as you let your shoulder hover off the ground. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, thread it through, let it hover. Good. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, thread it behind your right hand, let it hover. And then inhale, lower your shoulder down to the mat, lower your head. Your right hand can stay planted in front of your face for stability here. Or you can walk your hand out long in front of you, or take a bind behind your low back if you'd like a little more shoulder opening. Choose the option that works for you today. See if you can breathe into their twist. One more slow breath in. And one more slow breath out. Return your right hand back in front of your face. Inhale, press into your hand. And exhale, sweep your left hand up and open. Return both hands back down underneath your shoulders. And go ahead and walk your left hand about one handprint in and towards the middle of your space. Inhale, sweep your right hand up to the sky, open up. And exhale, thread it behind your left and let your shoulder hover off the ground. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, thread it behind your left and let it hover. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, thread it behind, let it hover. Inhale for one breath. And then exhale, lower your shoulder and the side of your head down onto the floor. Take your left hand in front of your face for support here, or walk it out long in front of you, or take your hand and place it in your back pocket for a little more shoulder opening. Reconnect to your breath. One more slow breath in, and one more slow and steady breath out. Good. Inhale, return your left hand in front of your face, press into your hand, and exhale, sweep your right hand up to the sky and twist open. And return both hands back down underneath you. And go ahead and roll over onto your bottom and bring your toes to the top of your space wherever you're practicing. Inhale, start to reach forward. Your knees are bent, pointed towards the sky. And then exhale, start to roll all the way down. You're welcome to use your hands here to help you down if you like, or use as much core as you'd like. When you arrive, take a nice full body stretch, reach your arms up overhead, point and flex your toes. And then exhale, draw one knee into the chest. Inhale in. And then exhale, draw the other knee into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little rock side to side if that feels good on your back. And go ahead and bring your hands to your knees. Inhale, draw your knees forward. And exhale, bring your knees out to opposite sides and start to make circles. Inhale, draw your knees together. And then exhale, pull your knees apart and down towards the belly. Inhale, press them forward, and exhale, down and out. Inhale together, in and up. And exhale, down and out. Go ahead and reverse directions the next time you complete your full circle. Inhale, draw them apart from each other, and exhale them towards the sky and together. Inhale, down and out. And exhale, away and together. Find 4 more cycles of these knee circles, hip circles. And then when you feel evened out, draw your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. And go ahead and press your feet up towards the ceiling. The bottoms of your feet face the ceiling. Your hands either go behind the back of your legs as you start to separate your knees over towards your shoulders. Hands can be behind your legs, or you can reach for your ankles. Keep fingers around your big toes here, or reach for the inside or outside edges of your feet. Find a little movement if that feels good. Rocking side to side, massaging your low back. If you like, you can always straighten one leg and bend the other in your happy baby. Find a little play, find a little movement. Wherever you are, see if you can press your tailbone down into the mat. And see if you can slightly tuck your chin to your chest and lengthen out through the back of your neck. Good. One breath in. And then exhale, draw your knees toward your armpits. Press your feet down towards the ground. Bend your elbows. One more breath in. And one more slow and steady breath out. Release your hands from your legs or your feet. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock a little bit side to side. Bring your arms out to a T. Plant your feet. Your knees point up towards the ceiling. And windshield wiper your knees from side to side. So lower them over to the right and over to the left. And the next time they arrive on your right side, go ahead and roll over onto your right side, cradle your head, and start to push yourself upright to any seated shape of your choice. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close. Start to scan again from head to toe, noticing any areas that feel tense or tight, or just simply scan the body and notice how you feel. Start to bring your awareness to the quality of your breath. Notice what it feels like as you breathe in and what it feels like as you breathe out. Today we'll be practicing the 4-7-8 breathing practice. And if you're not familiar, the way this works is you'll inhale for a count of 4, you'll pause for a count of 7, and you'll exhale for a count of 8. I'll lead you through a few rounds and then I'll let you do a couple on your own. Again, if that count doesn't feel right for you, you're always welcome to change that count to shorten or lessen the duration. Please listen to your body and choose the options that work for you. Emptying all the air from your lungs. We'll start with an inhale for 2, 3, 4, and then pause for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and pause for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Find a few more rounds at your own pace. Finish up your last cycle of the 4, 7, 8 breath, and then release the counting and allow your breath to return back to what feels normal for you. Bring your attention to your breath, noticing what it feels like. Does it feel any different from before? Do you physically feel any different from before? Intellectually, emotionally, check in with yourself. Just start to notice what's there, what's showing up for you today. Do this without any judgments and as kind as possible. Stay here with your breath. If you notice your mind begin to wander away to something in the future or something that's already happened, see if you can come back to focusing your attention on your breath. Noticing the temperature of the air as you breathe in, and the temperature of the air as you breathe out, or any other physical sensations. Mindful meditation is about learning how to pay attention to the present moment on purpose without judgment, and doing this as many times as you need to. Stay here for just a few more moments longer. Invitation to take one hand to the heart space and the other hand on top, and connect to the beating of your heart. This reminder that you are alive, that you have a gift of simply being here. Start to call to mind one thing that you are grateful for in this moment. Perhaps it's your willingness to come to practice, showing up for yourself so that you can show up for others. Remembering that this feeling that you've cultivated right now is always attainable. It's just simply a matter of taking the time to pause and check in with yourself. Let's take 3 slow breaths together. Inhale in through your nose, fill all the way up. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. 2 more times just like that. Nice slow breath and fill up. And open your mouth, exhale, let it all go. Good. 1 more time together. Nice slow breath and fill up. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Take a moment to recall your intention that you set for your practice today. Or if you'd like to set a new one for the rest of your day or night, perhaps you want to stay with this feeling of calm, stay with the feeling of peace or presence. One more slow breath in. And exhale, let it all go. Start to blink your eyes open, bringing yourself back into your physical space. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me today. And we greet each other with namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. If you are here with me still and you want to drop a comment down below letting me know how your practice went, I would love to know. I'll be on for just a few more moments. If you want to hit like or hit the heart buttons to show your appreciation, that's always appreciated as well. Thank you again all so much for sharing your practice with me. And